Welcome back to the Truck Boss Show. Isela here, ready to get the show started. We also have Carlin on standby. So today we're going to be talking about regulations and trucking all the way from Sweden. Loves parking expanding, Truck Day at the Oklahoma State Capitol, Joey and Matt on parking, and Chad Berry in his show truck. But here's Angelica Larsson on life on the road as a trucker in Sweden.
Hey everyone, Nikki here at the Truck Boss Show. Today we are with Angelica Larsson, a professional driver out of Sweden. Thanks for joining us today, Angelica.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, it's so awesome to be talking to you. So I have a couple of questions for you. The first one is, what made you get into trucking?
That wasn't my first choice to be a truck driver. I am actually educated as CNC operator. But since it was an economic crash that hit Sweden right when I was supposed to start work, and I was like, what should I do? Because I needed to have a job. And I thought for myself, like, I really like to listen to music and to drive my car. So I was like, I should be a truck driver. I could drive a big truck and listen to music. So it would be perfect.
How long have you been a professional driver?
I have been driving for 7 years. So it's quite a long time now.
Yeah, that is a long time. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about regulations. So how do the regulations differ in Sweden from the US?
I've noticed a little bit of the like driving time and how much you can work a day is a little bit different there. Because we can work in total 16 hours a day, but we can only drive for 9 hours a day.
Are you required to use an electronic logging device?
Yes, we are. That's almost standard here in Sweden.
We all know that you are pretty popular in the social world. So you have a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, and an Instagram. Tell us what made you kind of like want to be a little bit more seen on the social world.
I was actually starting my Instagram because I was doing a lot of fitness. I did a lot of workouts. And then I also posted some pictures of my work of my truck, and I got more attention with the pictures with the truck. So I was like, yeah, maybe this is something else. People like to watch my truck and when I'm driving.
What have been some of the struggles for you as being a woman in a male-dominated industry?
I have actually got a lot of positive like support as a girl or a woman. So I have been having a really good time actually, because here in Sweden, all the people is like pushing the girls to become truck drivers because we really need more of them.
Yeah.
So everyone is very supportive. So I'm lucky enough to not have a bad moment so far.
What would you say to somebody or maybe another woman that's interested in getting in the trucking industry? What advice would you give them?
If you do the hard part first, everything gets easier.
What, in your experience, has been one of the craziest things that's happened to you, maybe on a delivery or your time as being a driver out on the road?
Yeah, the most memorable thing, it was when I was up in northern Sweden and I saw something weird along the side of the road. And I was like, what is that? And it was a frozen moose that was lying upside down with his leg up in the air.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's the weirdest thing that I have seen.
Wow, that is crazy. So, yeah, I'm guessing it gets really cold there.
I think it was 35 minus or something when I was up there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cold. Well, Angelica, where can they go to find you if they are interested in maybe following your story on YouTube? Where can they go find you? Is it just under Angelica Larsson? Is that what they have to search?
Yeah, if they want to see me, it's just Angelica Larsson and they will find me everywhere. So it's kind of easy like that.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with the Truck Boss Show today, Angelica, and good luck out there on the road and especially with all those cold conditions.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Isn't that cool how Sweden pushes for more women to join the industry? High five to you. Now we go off to Carlin, who gives you an insight of where the Truck Boss Show was last week.
Isela, our viewers may have noticed that last week we didn't have a normal show. That's because the Truck Boss team attended an important event at the Oklahoma State Capitol, Truck Day. We had several short live interviews on Facebook throughout the morning, but if you didn't see them all, don't worry, we got your back. Here are some of the highlights of the event. Professional drivers are the lifeblood of our country, but many people don't realize how important they are. That's why the Oklahoma Trucking Association started Truck Day at the state capitol, to recognize drivers and all they do for us.
In Oklahoma, about 80% of all Oklahoma communities are served exclusively by trucks. So literally, if you use it or wear it or eat it, the truck brought it. So this is one of those things where we can say, hey, Thanks for what you do, Oklahoma Trucking.
But drivers aren't the only ones who benefit from the event. In fact, it gives lawmakers a chance to meet drivers and hear the needs and concerns they have.
So for us in the legislature, this is just one way to show our appreciation to these folks that work so hard and do so much for our, state and for our economy.
We get to see our constituents from across the state that get our goods from point A to point B to make sure that there's food on the shelves. It's a very high hazard industry on the roads, especially driving 1 million or more miles. So it's great to see them all here and to recognize them and say thank you for what you do and thank you for making our state a better place.
While Truck Day is hosted by the Oklahoma Trucking Association, it's only a small part of what it does. It spends most of its time lobbying on behalf of drivers and trucking companies. In fact, the OTA worked to end a proposed bill that would have a negative impact on the trucking industry in Oklahoma.
So this year there was a mandate to put specialized equipment on every trailer that would be manufactured, sold, or registered in the state of Oklahoma only in the state of Oklahoma. Frankly, that's not good policy because in interstate commerce, our trucks and equipment can be purchased anywhere and registered anywhere. That's a negative impact economically on the company. That's going to be a negative impact on the driver.
Now, if you're interested in getting to know your state legislators, reach out to your state's trucking association. Many of them host similar events and will be able to get you in contact with lawmakers. Now, are you still struggling with finding safe parking places for your rig? Well, Isela explains how there could be some help on the way.
Parking has been a big topic amongst professional truck drivers, but Loves is helping with providing parking spots. They have opened new locations in Nebraska, Madera, California, and Michigan. And with that comes more parking spaces, so how exciting is that? To read the complete articles, we've provided the links below. Off we go to Joey and Matt as they have something to say when it comes to parking. So check it out.
All right, hey, yo, we're here. All right, sweet, let's go take a shower. What the, yo, you can't park here. What do you mean I can't park here? What's the matter? This is the only spot left. Jesus, Joey, this isn't even a spot, dude. Not a spot. It's a spot now. I'll tell you right now. Joey, you just can't go making up spots on your own. That's not how it works, dude. Look, bro, there's no spots left. All the reserved parking is taken. This is gonna have to do. Joey, they have apps for this stuff, It's called being prepared. It's called trip planning. It's called thinking ahead. You can't just go parking in the driveway of the truck stop. That's not gonna work. Why? Everybody else is over here doing it. Might as well just do it. Look, Joey, that's not the right type of attitude to have. You keep telling me about my attitude and how I'm supposed to keep thinking. This is going to have to stop, We're parked. We're safe. We're here. Let's go take a shower. Unbelievable, really. In the morning, it's going to be hilarious when everybody's beeping the horn at us as they're leaving in the morning. Oh, look at these idiots. Just blocking the damn driveway, That's on you, bro. It's on you. Let's just go. Hey, don't worry about it. This is what it is out here. There's never enough parking spaces in these places. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You just gotta make do. Now shut up and grab your purse. Let's go.
We love Joey so much, and we know you do too. So to see more of Joey, stay tuned because he'll be back later this month. Now, we all know Matt is around the corner, and we all look forward to the Beauty Truck Show. But Carlin has an interesting story on a pretty amazing truck. Carlin?
I think I'm mostly pumped for the PKY Truck Show, especially after my trip to Wisconsin, where I was able to meet Chad and Lisa Berry, the husband and wife team behind this beautiful truck, Money for Nothing. Check it out.
What's up, bosses? We are here in chilly Medford, Wisconsin, where we are meeting with Berry Trucking, who has an award-winning truck, Money for Nothing. Let's go check it out.
It's big, it's eye-catching, and it's purple. This is Money for Nothing, a custom 1995 Kenworth W900. That's taken away more than a few trophies at truck shows across the country. And these are the minds behind it, Chad and Lisa Berry. The husband and wife duo are well known around the show truck world, and you've probably seen their rigs in magazines and calendars. Now, despite their fame, the pair are just like the rest of us, working to make a living.
We got our over-the-road side, basically reefer freight, go coast to coast, wherever whoever, kind of chase the money. I also have a log truck. I haul out of the woods. That's kind of a seasonal job, more in the winter. And then we kind of do a little custom truck work here and there.
But when they're not working, the couple is in the shop, bringing whatever truck Chad has dreamed up to life.
Found myself, if I want to spend time with them, I might as well be in the shop with them.
The latest build the couple completed is this beauty, Money for Nothing. Chad says the name came from buying the truck, but not really using it for work. But if you ask us, this thing was worth every penny.
Everything's brand new, everything. Right down to the hood. This truck is kind of the one that I took out of all of them that I built. I truly built it the way I wanted it for myself.
The truck isn't just made for Chad by Chad, but it really embodies who he is as a person.
I kind of wanted to stay true to the flat glass part of it. Try not to make the purists mad, but make it my way. So basically, the interior, the dash, all that's stock. The upholstery, it's all button tuck, custom made, hand sewed. Everything's done in-house. The buttons we made, they all match, black and purple. It had a tan interior, which really wasn't something I wanted. Always got to do the shag carpet. We did a custom set of pedals. It's got a set of twin sticks in it. The second stick's just a air splitter. The pedals actually match the steps. I kind of made them, dreamed them up myself. Had a guy do the stainless work, but just wanted something different than everybody else. Everybody kind of does the original pad with the rubber in it. And it's me, it's like, well, I mean, I always been that guy that just is different than everybody else. We've got a set of badass fenders on here.
We did a lot of fabricating
Yep.
to the front of the fenders, giving them our own look and appearance.
Yep.
There was an afternoon where we stood out in the yard, Chad and I and his dad, Rick, and okay, how do we want to do this? Because we like them, but we're picky. So
Yep. There was a body line on them. We got rid of the body line.
We did a lot of body work to it.
Yep. Motor-wise, I can show you guys that too. It's a 5EK 3406 Cat. Lisa, why don't you tell them what it has?
We did a complete overhaul on it, a platinum overhaul. Went through it all. Have PDI turbo and manifold, stainless housing turbo on it that we got from PDI. Also their oil fill cap, along with the turbo manifold. Overhauled it, added a little extra horsepower so he doesn't complain quite as much.
Put some bigger pistons in it. It started out as a 435, and back then, you know, that was pretty good horsepower. Kept the stock cam, but we did oversize the injectors, and like I said, put the bigger pistons in, and it's about 800 horse. With the small pistons and a bad cylinder, it was on a dyno, it did 670 to the ground. So I'm figuring we're pushing 800 now. So with a fresh engine and whatnot, all the updates. So I mean, it gets around. It does its job.
Listening to the Berries talk about their truck shows just how passionate they are. Unfortunately, we couldn't share every detail about the truck. There's a lot to it that we just couldn't fit in one segment. But don't worry, the Berries plan on being at Matt's this year, and you'll be able to see it for yourself. And who knows, they may walk away with some more awards.
You know, I always say we never go to win. In a way, I kind of, you know, you go. And if it happens, you know, 2016 when we won Best of Show, I said that we're not here to win. We're just here to hey, I built this, and we're here to show it off.
Tony Justice, the man is busy as heck, and he's actually giving the Truck Boss show something cool to give away. Boom.
Yes.
Signed CDs. All right, we've been giving them away so far, and
they've been pretty popular. Yeah. So we know that you love Tony Justice, and of course, we don't want you to miss out. So the Truck Boss is going to hook you up.
That's right. So all you have to do, tune in tomorrow to see what you have to do to win this awesome signed CD.
Yes. So don't miss out on that. All right.
We give a lot of these away. Nothing like free stuff. Plus, Tony is just the man.
No, that's our homie. But moving on to next week's show, we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. You already know that we have our stack hack that's coming up. And what else?
All right, and we are also starting a 2-part series. If you're maybe wanting to get in the industry or you know someone who is and you kind of want to give them an insight into the training, what you have to do to become a driver, well, we got you covered. We're going to have a 2-part series, and next week we're doing our first part 1 of the CDL training with Central Tech in Drumride, Oklahoma. So be sure to tune in for that.
Yeah, we got the 411 on that for you.
That's right. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, because we can't do this without your guys' support. And ultimately, we do this because
you're the boss.